After watching the process of making wind bubbles in China, finally understood. Why is China's industry so powerful? A small pneumatic bubble. The process precision is comparable to chip manufacturing. It's no wonder that the United States is hunting down Chinese companies because of the next industrial revolution. It is happening quietly in China. This is a large leading enterprise in China. The first step in making a wind bubble. The heated cylindrical steel is repeatedly broken and beaten. Then pick it up and quickly transport it to the front. Then put it on the mold. Just a moment, the overall shape will change dramatically. Then manually move to the front and punch again. The excess parts were cleaned up. This accessory is the core inner axis of the wind bubble. Start to enter the next process. First, fix the cylindrical steel on the lathe. All-round cutting on one side. Change direction and fully cut the other side. And remove the excess oxide skin on the top at one time. For accuracy, workers also use markers. Mark on one side. Just a moment. A giant part was remade. Next, put the accessories one by one. Insert all into the round holes of the shelf. Start the lifting robot arm. Slowly transport to the front. Preparing for heat treatment operations. What is heat treatment? It is to change the metal structure through temperature. Makes metal harder and stronger. Reduce metal brittleness. Then close the oven door. The metal will be kept at 900 degrees in the furnace. Lasts about 3 hours. The heat-treated parts are right in front of you. To improve the appearance and durability. Also put it in the polishing machine for a short cleaning. This step can remove the iron filings on the metal surface. Let's see the finished product below. Exceptionally neat appearance, brighter than before. At this time, take out another cylindrical accessory and install a round metal ring on one side. Then clamp, fix and close the lathe iron door securely. The machine will perform point processing without dead angles. After the overall cutting is completed, take out another rotor raw material. Completely fixed on the lathe using a triangular chuck. Start without steel hob. Cut from it in vertical mode. At this time, the preliminary shape of the motor rotor has been formed. That's right, how can a rotor be without dynamic balancing detection? Do dynamic balance, mainly to reduce rotor imbalance. If there is an imbalance, centrifugal force will be generated. The greater the centrifugal force, the greater the noise of the wind bubbles. This affects the service life. Then, one end of the rotor. Cutting out gear-shaped internal grooves. Now, everyone must open their eyes. What do you think of this rotor? Place on furniture ready for third round cutting. And check the spacing on the side. Avoid problems such as size deviation. Then start the grinding machine for precise grinding. Remove from furniture after sanding. Check the surface accuracy again. Next, prepare to make another accessory. First, put the ring gasket into the groove. Start the lateral grinder. The machine will process all points according to the established track. The main purpose of this layer of grinding is to reduce the overall thickness of the metal. Only after meeting the specified accuracy can be placed in the box. Cutting another aluminum part. This accessory is the outer cover of the wind bubble. That is the outermost protective cover. The reason why aluminum is chosen as the main material, mainly to reduce the overall weight. Next, enter the most mysterious workshop. This workshop is mainly used to sample and inspect the accuracy of accessories and instrument detection. Although this little thing looks inconspicuous, but he can check out the hair. More subtle flaws. 50% of factories cannot achieve this. It is not difficult to find. The development of Chinese enterprises is really based on visible speed improvement. For purely domestic lithography machines, I guess it's just around the corner. and stick a 0.02 cm metal sheet on the surface. Then the ring metal is heated repeatedly. Put it in without noticing. Install the rotor accessories below. First add the plastic spacer into the groove. Then install the ring fitting on the top. Then assemble the outer shaft layer together. Then install the heated cylinder. Use an electric wrench to tighten the 4 corners. And add inner bearing in the middle. Press down until it reaches the preset top position. Then you can remove the complete part. Put aside. Use later. Next, assemble the built-in annular bearing. And install the notch and the inner shaft in place. Take out a spoonful of butter. Fill the entire groove with paint. Then install the cylindrical accessories made at the beginning. This is the strongest part of a wind bubble. It was made like this. Next, we will enter the assembly phase. Install the spacer in the middle. Then tighten all 4 corners with screws. Then take out the axle. Ready to install to outside accessories. Although this thing looks small, but it's substantial. A complete bubble. At least 20 kilograms. Otherwise, when the worker picks up, why do you use so much force? Here a complete wind bubble is formally formed. But a qualified product. How can we miss the test? Yes, in order to ensure the product qualification rate, each air bubble will be done before leaving the factory. Related tests. Such a giant wind bubble. Do you know what it is used for?